Hello everyone, and welcome back for our second video tutorial in a series of navigation through the required technology for the Bio 105 lab. In this video, we're going to focus on the icons located under the Canvas Home tab. So remember, in the previous video, we talked about the Home tab and all of the icons associated with it. There are a total of 7 icons, and we're going to go through each one of them and explain the importance for each. If you click on the Lab Supplies tab, it will bring up a list of lab supplies you will need for this lab, and they can be purchased from a local department or grocery store. You will also need to make sure that you have access to a simple audio and video device for taking short videos, and this could be a cell phone, iPad, iPhone, and you need to make sure that you have a computer with a webcam. Once you click on the Lab Supplies tab, it will download a PDF file with a list of materials you will need for this lab. Please make sure you pay special attention to each item in this list, because each item is necessary for completion of the lab. Moving on to the next tab, we are now going to explore the Start Here icon. If you click on this tab, Start Here, you will download an orientation PowerPoint slideshow, which is going to explain the same materials as these instructional videos, but just in a different format. So it's going to download this PowerPoint presentation, and you can click to open it, right? And there's about 23 different slides illustrating the same information as these videos, just in that different format. The next tab we're going to look at is the Learning Area tab, and this is the learning area right here. Once you click on the Learning Area tab, you will see the following webpage: Major Concepts in Biology Lab, Bio 105L. Near the top left corner, right below the course title, you will see several tabs. Each tab corresponds to a specific unit associated with this lab course. We refer to these as unit tabs, and these are the ones I'm talking about. Within each tab, there are multiple subtabs, and each of those subtabs contains multiple pages with information. For example, let's look at the Unit 1 tab. So Lab 1, it's going to say Lab 1, and these are all of the subtabs right here. Okay. In the Pre-Lab Information subtab, there are a total of 8 pages you need to read. So we're on page 1, and you need to go through each of the 8 pages. You should sequentially go through each page and read all the information and watch all the videos. The pre-lab information is where the main content of the background information for each unit is located. You need to make sure that you understand the material in the pre-lab. Your quiz questions will directly stem from this section. Once you're comfortable with the information in the pre-lab, you will be ready to take the pre-lab quiz. So let's scroll back up, and under the pre-lab quiz subtab, there's going to be information pertaining to the quiz. There are 2 ways to access the quiz. So let's go back to the Canvas website, and under the home page, if we scroll down, you can either click on the quiz icon, okay, which will bring you to the Assignments tab. So I just clicked on the quiz icon, and it just brought me to the Assignments tab. Or you can directly click on the Assignments tab. Right. And here are all of the quizzes that you're going to have to take for this lab. Make sure that you pay special attention to the due dates for each quiz. So we're going to go ahead and click just on one of them. And the format for the quiz questions will be multiple choice and short answer. Remember that the material in these quizzes will come directly from the pre-lab information. This includes the links to supplemental video sources. You will have 15 minutes to complete each quiz, and you will be allowed 3 attempts at each, and only the highest grade will be recorded. Now let's go back to the learning area and look at the lab activities subtab. So here's the lab activities subtab. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to scroll down so you can see the entire page. The lab activities subtab will guide you step by step through the lab activity and help you and your team members design and execute the experiment associated with this unit. Now, at the very top, you will see several steps, 5 to be exact. So step 1 is observation, step 2 is hypothesis, step 3 is predictions, step 4 is the actual experiment, and step 5 are the conclusions. Okay. I'm going to go back to step 1, and I just want to show you that for each one of these, there could be multiple pages associated. So please make sure that you look at all of the pages. So for step 1 observation, there are a total of 2 pages, but for step 2 hypothesis, there is only 1. At the very beginning of the semester, your lab instructor will assign you to a specific group of 4 or 5 individuals per group. This part of the unit, lab activity, will be conducted as a team. Prior to setting up each lab experiment, you and your team members will meet with your instructor to discuss the experimental design. Now I'm going to show you 2 other essential tools you will use in this course to communicate with your instructor and your team members.